Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Audia Ditsya Ramadhan from SI41 International class. So today I'm going to explain to you guys while demoing about the Jiffy API. So first off, the Jiffy, what is Jiffy? So Jiffy is basically a website where you can find many GIFs and then stickers that has a lot of varieties, as you can see here in the example. So here on the Jiffy developer page, there's a little bit of explanation about the Jiffy SDK, but right now we are going to use or demo the Jiffy API. So first off, if you want to make an API or integrate an API for Jiffy, you just have to go to Jiffy developers and just click get started, and then here on the Jiffy developer dashboard menu, there's option to create an app. So first off, you click here, create an app, and then this will pop up, and then there's two options. The first one is the SDK, which has a lot more feature than API, but for now, since the requirement is only to integrate an API, we'll just choose the API. Here you can see you can access to the world's largest library of animated GIFs, which is what Jiffy is, and then search tools powered by Jiffy, and then access to Jiffy stickers. So you just select that, and then next step is just put in your information and then the description of the app or web that you're building with this API, and then you can just create an app. So after you go through that process of choosing the API and then filling your information, you will be gifted with this API key right here, which will be used to inside the program to build the web or programs. So let me preview you on what I'm going to be demoing. So here I've already made like a search form. So basically the idea of my integration is that we already provide like a search form where you can just type in anything basically, and then when you click go, it will pop up, and the result of the GIF will pop up on to the page. So let's just get started with the demo and explanation of the coding. Now we have the coding for the web page right here. So basically, first off, you gotta start with making the HTML. That's the basic, and then make the head, the body, and then here I have the style. This is optional, you can make it to your own liking. Here for the form, I made it so that the font and the family, the kind of font and the size of the font will inherit the pattern, which is this. And then moving on to the body, which we have the form right here, the search space, and then the search box, and then the button. Here we have it here, which is basic. You can change it, something like that, and then go just do that. And then here I utilize the JavaScript to build this API, to integrate the API with the web. So basically here I made key, this key, which is the one that was provided when you fill in the form on the GP developer page. So just basically copy this key, API key, and then put it here. And I made it into a variable, so it's easier because we're going to use it on the URL right over here, which I'll explain more in a little bit. So in here I've made a listener for the button. So when you type in certain things and then you press the button, it will submit the form, and then this will do the rest. The listener will do the rest. And then here we have the URL. So a little explanation about this. So this was shown in the search endpoint right here. So there are a few other types of API endpoints that you can use. There's trending, translate, random, but here I'm just going to use the search endpoint. So as you can see here, we have the GIF URL and sticker URL, which was the feature that you can use in the API. There is, here you can see API gp.com p1 GIF search, and then sticker search, and the one that I used here is GIF search right here. I can just change that to stickers if I wanted to search for stickers instead of GIF. So here you can, at the beginning, you can either use HTTP or HTTPS, it's the same. And then here you just basically put that in there, and then next up you put the API key right over here, the API key for the search, API key, and here is where I put the variable that I previously made right here, so key, and then there's the key Q, which is the string, which is what we will search for. In here example is cheeseburger right here, and then this is the limit, which is the amount of data that we will get back. So I'm just going to put 1, and then we have offset, rating, and then language there, but I'm just going to keep it simple and use the limit and the query. And then here it's for the search form here, and in this URL we are going to concatenate it, and then right over here we are going to use the fetch URL, and then to make sure that everything's going to fine, and if there is any error that will happen, we'll make a catch error here at the end. So continuing, sorry for the interruption. So as I already mentioned, explain to you guys, we were utilizing the fetch here, and then here we want the response to be like a JSON or a JSON item. So here, and then we're going to continue with then content, which will return this. And then inside of here we have the console log for the content data and then the metadata. And then here, as you can see, we have 3 elements. First one has a figure element, and then image element, and then here FC element, which is a caption for the GIF that we will show here. I'll show you later. And then after that we will call the source and then the out of the image. So where does this come from? Right here, image downsized URL. I will show you later on when we will demonstrate on the console, the web page. And then after that we're going to here, oh yeah, this is the image source, and then this is for the caption here. And call that with content data, which we just made right over here. And then we're going to append the image and then the caption, and then here we have out. So the out actually comes from here, the div that I've already made. I'm just going to show all the items, the image, and then the captions right here. So let out document query selector out, and then this is actually just to kind of like organize the search result. So here I used after begin, so that when I search for let's say first one I search for one GIF, kitten GIF, whatever it is, and then I search the second one. So the first one, the first GIF that I search will move to the bottom, and then the second GIF that I search will be on top of the first one. And then here on the last line, this is actually optional. Document query selector search value empty is to basically, when you sometimes before you actually add that line, when you search for something, the search bar will not be empty, like automatically empty, so you'd have to like erase, and then so that's a little more work. So just to make it easier, make it easier for the user, I guess, is that when you click the button, the previous thing that you search will be erased, and then it's just going to be an empty search box. So right now we're just going to demonstrate and then show you where this comes from. I guess the image is downsized URL, and then the title and everything. So first we're going just to search, I guess, kitten. Here you can see it's successful. Here's the image that we use right here. Yeah. And then here's the caption right here. So I'm just going to show you, as you can see here, the search box is empty after I click search. So I'm just gonna show you the use of this line, which is this, to organize. Next up, we're just going to, I guess, search for chicken, okay. Chicken, there you go. And as you can see, the first image, the first GIF, the kitten, will be below the most recent search, which is the chicken. And now I'm just going to show you, I'm just going to open up the console right here. I'm going to show object. Oh yeah, before I explain to you how I got those things, here you can see the message okay, and then the status 200. You can actually see here on the developer page. So when this is like the successful response, or the program or web is like successful at fetching the GIF or stickers. This will show up 200 OK, which we have right here. The status 200, message OK. Okay, now we're going to continue. Sorry again for the interruption. To show you this, the origin of where I figured this out. Here. So if you go to here on the console, you open up array. Here you see image, and just drop it down, and then here I use the downsize, and you can use all of these options here, but I just use downsize. And you see here we have the downsize here, the URL, which is what is being used to show the GIF into the web page. You just hover your mouse, and you can see that right there is 0.images.downsize that URL here, 0 images downsize URL. And then for the title, just scroll down here and you can see it's right here. And this is all of the information that you can fetch. Here I just showed you the title, and then there's the GIF. You can show the trending date time, just add this like right below here somewhere. So let's say you add a date, something like that, and just put it here and then append it. And yeah, this is the successful result demo. You can see all the options right here. Downsize still. With downsize still, I've tried that the GIF will play if you hover your mouse over it or click it. Sorry. So the GIF will not stop playing until you click it, and then many others that you can try your own. So yeah, that's the demo and explanation of the GIF API. So I guess to finish the video, we'll look for success. Yeah, victory. So yeah, that's my explanation class demo of the GIF API. So I'm sorry if my speech is a little messy and the explanation is not too clear. So thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.